All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first part of February 2023. Just ran down the competitor list for the Golden Spirit Grand Prix. That will be starting this month. I believe we'll be going through probably about 3 of the shows here tonight. Let me see here. On top of course, Vertigo will have our TV tapings as well to do. But it looks like we got three shows there. That'll leave, looks like about another 4 for the next time we do this. All right, let me pull this up because we're going to be starting here pretty quick. Now, it is... I'm hoping that nothing really changes too much here in the next couple of months because we got a lot of people signed to a lot of different places now, and this is going to completely just destroy my scheduling for this. So hopefully we can knock this out before we have to worry about that. We'll see. We'll see what we can do about that. We got a lot going on though. So we'll have the night 1 tomorrow night, and I don't remember if I needed to change anything here. I think we were moving to Friday so that we could do our TV tapings. Okay. I put that in here. Let me take a look here. I didn't even put that in there. I should have put that in there. There we go. At least have our guys available for that. Jesus, what's wrong with me? That's also starting to get filled up a bit too. It's getting full. All right, so we'll have our TV tapings in 4 days. We got at least our first big show going on coming up. Well, first of our Grand Prix shows happening. These things are only going to be like an hour, 10 minutes long. It's like a Ganbare Joshi, man. Ganbare Joshi show. Okay. She's still off the grid. Okay. Isn't she in charge of it now? I can't remember. Yeah, she's the booker. I was like, of course she's going to stay there. She's the booker. All right, other than that, I think we're good. Anything here? Nope. Shit, where was I putting these? Oh no, I think I put them. I have different places I was putting these. Shinkiba, right? That sounds like a solid. Yeah, we're not doing that. But Shinkiba does sound like the place we would do our first show. All right. So. Three minutes on that. Larry Namba. Running down the card. Here we go. Angle. Two minutes on that one. This one has Miyako Matsumoto. We'll have I ran Korkin yet? No, actually that was a thing that I was probably going to do as an announcement at one of my next major shows. Was my plan of making Shining Stage, since it's our big show, Shining Stage, 85 sexy rating from Mia. Hey, I think that's one of the highest. Except, was Ayano Irie higher? No, she was 1 point lower. Someone was, I think, like 1 point higher though. Was it Natsu? I think it was Natsu. 86. Yeah. 200 out of 100. Oh no. Guys aren't into almost 40-year-olds. How dare you, sir? As someone who is a major fan of Nao Kakuta, Tai Hanma, Yoshiko Hasagawa. Yes, I know that's one of the things about her that people may like. I think that's a lot of the shit that she got like a year ago after that, right? Was people were like hating on her, at least in Japanese, on like Japanese Twitter, over her age. I think I can get her book. I wonder how quickly I can get her book here. I got like 2 weeks because I could get it signed. I don't think I have anything. Well, I do have bikiniing, so I could do that. I do have enough Stardom books she's been involved in. Let's see here. How long am I going? 10 minutes. Now Kakuta. Open match and decisive win. And at ringside will be Chie and Sako. I think I did that correctly. Yep. Because in Now's age, she's retiring to get filled up with. You get filled up with acting talent. I mean, whatever you want to call it. I'm not even going to sit here and like pretend that she isn't going to show up backstage with like a wedding ring on her finger not long after she retires. Like Himika, like Nodoka, like Azusa Christie or Azusa Takagawa. Open match. Decisive. All right. Here we go. Angle. 2 minutes. Let it out. Oh, you. I don't know if you want to make fun of me. I've heard several rumors about Mina. I've heard a few things about Mina. Mei Saruga, Yuri. Yeah, one minor success, both of them. Match. Are we on 6? We are on 6. Just needed to make sure. Michiko, Sayaka. Isn't it? I swear to God, everything else is like the other way around on this. I should really change this, shouldn't I? Isn't it Unagi Sayaka? I'm gonna change that. I was looking at it recently and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the other way around. She's got crazy eyes. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. She also getting bread. I mean, I think it's like the running joke for like the stardom threads about how there was a reason why the president of New Japan and Mina, of all people, happened to also be there. And then there was, I guess, a bunch of rumors that Mina would also hang out and be mesmerized by some of the New Japan guys. These are all just radical things I've heard, though. It might just be complete bullshit. There's a chance that it's just complete bullshit, though. At ringside, we'll put Abaddon and Arn and Echo. Actually, we should just do like one at a time when they're here. We'll put like Haruna out there. You know what? We'll put the new one out. We'll put the new girl out there. Let's put Ayano out there to be ringside with her. Okay, with her having a heterosexual relationship. You're either getting pregnant and married at peak attractiveness. Saddest part's Marika's only like 21, isn't she? She's not even that old. It's probably just a lot of her makeup. I don't know how much like plastic surgery or anything she's gotten. She might just be able to tone down a lot of the makeup and other stuff and be fine. Oops. There we go. Have her out there. Take a little heat with this. And then Sarah, Hikari Noah being our main event. She's a PPP chick and regularly hangs out with porn stars. Okay. I like how the idea is just the simple fact. Nah, she's a PPP chick. There we go. Do they use a lot of... I can't remember if they use a lot of porn stars in that or not. I know Ancham's a PPP chick too, isn't she? Paycheck protection program. No, it's what they would call a shindy in America or Japan. Just a very small independent promotion. Has never shown you. There's not a lot of PPP shows out there. They just did the most recent one not that long ago, right? They just put that up on YouTube, right? Did they put all of them up on YouTube? He's talking about food. No. Oh, for the love of God. I have shows to book. Oops. You at least know. Have I shown them Chanyota? I at least told them about Chanyota, but I don't think I have access to Chanyota stuff beyond like her New Blood stuff. The girls with the peepees. Now Kakata, Rina, Yamashita, they're both not here because I'm not paying them to be here. There. Success for all of them. 68 minutes, that's what I needed. Girls with the PPs. I don't think Vani's here, so I can't do that. Yeah, sorry. Vani's not here. I think that's about the only one they got. I know they did one recently, right? I know that they would be interested because Saya Ida had a match in it, right? That was like a recent one. I forgot I wanted to show that because it was Saya Ida at this show. And I think they also had that wasn't Kazuna Tanaka there too? Wasn't Kazuna there as well for that show? Oh no, what are you showcasing? Oh Lord. Yeah, admittedly, I haven't seen a lot of PPP Tokyo. But yeah. This is at the most recent show, wasn't it? This is not long ago. With just girls in skimpy outfits. Why are you depriving us of muscle, mommy? Are you gonna ask Stardom that when you get to Philly? Why are you depriving us of muscle, mommy? Anything, everything's good, I think. Yes. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. Yeah, 2,000, which by the way, I think we're going to draw a profit because 2,000 is about right where we would be without even doing the merch part. And the merch part, I think will, give us a bit more. So yeah, I'm making a decent little amount here. All right, let's start this show. All right, here we are for night 1 of the IdolPro Golden Spirit Grand Prix. And we're starting off with Block A wrestlers tonight. Sairi Namba opens up the show. It's just going to be a small spot show. It's just going to have the 4 matches, and then we're out the door. So just a little over an hour, and that's going to be it. But we're going to get this show on the road here. She runs down the card for the Grand Prix matches for tonight here at a sold-out Shinkiba First Ring. And we go straight to our first matchup. And, of course, Miyako Matsumoto coming out with the rest of Miyakoko Army, Chie and Asako, and greets the crowd, and she's planning on having success in the Grand Prix tonight with the rest of her army behind her. Doesn't go too well, though, as she faces Nao Kakata in the first of the matches here. Great heat, good wrestling. Just over 8 minutes, though, and now ends up tapping out Miyako Matsumoto and getting the win for herself. And that will put 2 points on the board for now and none on the board for Miyakoko, unfortunately. And we get right to our next matchup, and it's a pretty big matchup, at least here, of 2 up-and-comers in Joshi. Mei Suruga taking on Yuri. Fantastic heat and good wrestling. It went 13 and a half minutes before Mei Suruga end up hitting Yuri with the brainbuster, getting the pin, and the win there. That will be 2 points for Mei Suruga there, and 0 for Yuri thus far. After the match, Mei and Yuri shake hands. Yuri's a bit banged up, holds her neck. She's a bit disappointed, but she's determined to start turning things around after a not so great first night. We get to our third match of the evening for the Grand Prix. It's Michiko versus Unagi Sayaka. And fantastic heat and great wrestling. Went just under 12 and a half minutes. Sayaka puts up a great fight, but wasn't enough as Michiko hits the tombstone pile driver and gets the win in a fantastic match. And Michiko puts 2 points on the board for herself and still 0 for Unagi. And after that, she had Ayano Irie with her ringside, and she stands with her and claims that this is only the first win in the Grand Prix, and it is on her way to a Grand Prix win. She said this is just night number 1, and she's planning on winning the entire thing. And walks to the back as we get ready for our main event. It is Risa Sera versus Hikari Noa, a rematch from back in, I think, September at Tokyo's Most Wanted. This time around, without the hardcore rules, Risa Sera takes out Hikari Noa in just over 14 minutes. with a pinfall. Strong match between the both of them. An exceptional match, but Risa Sera picking up the victory and getting the 2 points on Hikari Noa. And at that point, Hikari, after the match, disappointed with how this turned out, wanted a fight with Risa Sera at the next live stage. She wants to take her on in a match that they're both sort of more used to. And Sarah agrees that she will do that. And however, instead of just a one-on-one, she says to have Now go to the back, talk to Now, have her come to live stage, as they will have Hikari and Now facing Risa Sera and Rina Yamashita in a hardcore match. So we've got hardcore tag match lined up for our next live stage, and that is the show. 61 increased the popularity. That's pretty okay. I'll take that. Like I said, for a nice, smaller, quicker show there, can't be mad at that. More hirings. Oh, no. What do we got here? Not much with that. All right, good. Oh, when's the next of these shows coming up? Sunday, week 1. So, night 2. Sunday, week 1. There you go. Should be right? Oh, I got to make it active. Boom. Perfect. Check New Japan. For what? New beginning in Sapporo. Amazing Red Gun Hurt. Not much going on there. See if it's booked better in TEW than IRL. Probably. Let's see. Just a new beginning. Just a regular show here. Zack Sabre Jr. defeating Jay White in the main event. Kenta defeating Bushi to retain the junior heavyweight title. Kota Ibushi defeating Shingo Takagi. Kota... Actually, it's kind of funny because Kota's lost a step here, too. Kota's been... he's slipping in Puro. He's slipping. He's getting down there, man. His consistency's falling. His selling is falling. His stamina's falling. Yeah, he's getting a fall off, just like in real life. Mighty Dragon defeated Rocky Romero and Taguchi to retain the junior. Who's the Mighty Dragon? Keno and Kudo. Who is... Okay. Why don't I remember Kudo? Has he been around for a while? Big R Shimizu defeating Shigehiro Irie. That's kind of a the closest they got to a bit of a hoss fight there in New Japan, I guess. This looks like Firebreaker Chip. Kudo's a DDT guy. Trying to remember, is he as somebody else, or am I just really blanking on who the fuck he is? I don't know why I'm like super blanking on who he is. Unless he's like a lower tier guy and I just don't remember him all that much. Those pictures though, yeah. I mean, they're all a few years old now, unless they're ones that I've personally done. Manabu Soya and Finjuice defeated Bad Luck Fale and the Gorillas of Destiny. El Phantasmo defeating Coughlin. Mikey Nichols defeating Hikuleo. Oh, well, at least they're not pushing Hikuleo here. Noah's Kudo. He stopped wrestling in 2019. Interesting. Harada defeating Tiger Mask 4. Like the Tiger Mask, like the one that we know as Tiger Mask is wrestling. What the fuck? I don't know why kudos someone who just sort of slipped my mind. Tiger Mask 4 doing the job. Yeah, no shit. Let's see. Tanahashi shrugged off the injury worries. Oh god, there's a whole lot of shit going on here. NXT, Dynamite. Look at that unrealistic number of 6,900 fans for a Dynamite. They have a major debut. 4-time KOD open weight champ. I don't know. He just sort of slipped my mind. I don't know. New tag team consisting of QT Marshall and Buddy Royal. New tag team, Martina. Oh my god. Session Moth Martina and Riho. Under the Glamour Girls. Unironically, would love to see, because that would be a I don't know what would be the term for it, but yeah, it would just be like a very opposite of two people. Session Moth Martina and Riho as a team would probably actually work. Maybe not called that, but yeah, I could see that. They'd probably be named after some sort of Japanese beer, though. Sami Callihan and Jordan Devlin. Wait, both of them are in AEW too? God damn. Oh, they got Ace Austin here as well. That's a lot of people. Is Sammy locked into his? Yeah, Sammy's locked into his. Elite Rockers guy. What? And then Jordan Devlin. That's what I was thinking of. Forgot that was his name at that time. Is he locked into? At least here he doesn't look like he has a giant head. Keep getting his tweets. You know what? I just keep getting all of the English-speaking Joshi tweets now. Like that's just what I get now. I'm not allowed to like not get tweets from English-speaking Joshi Twitter now. Nothing going on here. So we get to Friday, and then we've got a bunch of TV tapings to do, so we'll accept that. All right, what we got? Yano hired by AWG, Vert Vixen hired by Shine, Saya Kamitani hired by Oz. AAA disbands stable. Let's see. Katsuhiko Nakajima, GHC National Championship. Bram MLW World Heavyweight Champ. That sounds about right. Okay. So nothing big going on there. Oh, what are you doing to me now? Okay, well, fortunately, I haven't been getting that, and I'm going to close that so I don't get that popping up in my freaking Twitter all the time. Dude, there's a guy, though. I will, oh, Jesus Christ. There's this one dude who's, like, fucking cringy as hell. I'd have to find... I forget what he's called. but he's usually like a reply guy for Joshis and WWE women. Like, but he'll be a reply guy, but not as like some kind of I don't even know what to call him. But he's like one of those like he's one of those dudes that like legitimately would say, you guys watch the Joshi. I practice the blade. Like he sounds like one of those dudes who would wear a trench coat to school with like sunglasses because he thought it looked cool. Oh, because he's trying to be like a character. It's like the priest or something. He calls himself the priest. I'd have to look. But it's just all his stuff is just about like all his stuff is just about like yeah, bet he's there. The Levi priest. The Levi priest 12 tribes. Yeah, and he doesn't make his own tweets, he just replies to stuff. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. He's just one of those dudes that just was such a I don't even but just very very cringe. All right, let me take a look here. Oh yeah, and I think he's also been blocked by several different female wrestlers, and he takes that very personally too. Sorry, I just got like sort of lost in watching him. Just he'll tweet about fucking everything, man. I want to know when this lined up. Okay, so what is that? June 2023. So we're talking 9 months. Not 9 months. So we're talking what, 270 days? Sound about right? 28.8 tweets a day. That's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous amount of tweets. Being this character, being this reply guy to wrestling character, 28 tweets a day. Bruh. Let's see. Matt Cardona. Let's see here. Tyray. Are we charging? I think he's going to be off screen technically. I'm just trying to see here if there was anything he was going to be. Yeah, I guess we'll pay him to be on screen right now. Here we go. Boom. I think I need to do local worker. I think we're going to get Eddie Cologne for a night. Take 90. And then match up 2v2. There's Sana Kamina. You know what's kind of funny, Ramen, is this priest guy really seems like the kind of guy that I feel like you're You're only a couple steps away from being on your own Twitter account. You just don't reply to Joshis all the time. Let's see. Yeah, Brandon Tate. Wow. I thought you were friends. But he talks to female wrestlers, even Joshi ones, like the way that that Roman would talk to me. Compare me to him. Yeah, like Sari tweeted, Sari, Tai Hanma, your tag partner, used to be decent in AWG, but now she seems sloppy in the ring. I'm intrigued by the masked luchadora. Let us hope that no illogical comedy ensues. Take part in a wrestling competition. Hanan tweeting about the Cinderella tournament. Or Hazuki. Thousands. Yeah, the thousands is definitely in quotes. Hazuki, there's an issue at hand. Hanan is also striving for the white belt. The 19-year-old is improving and growing more confident. Is Hazuki up for the challenge? Hanan is poised to become the future leader of the Stars unit. Here is something for you to mull over. Azumi had like a dried fruit package. Hi, AZM. It's recommended to watch your food intake to avoid gaining excess weight, particularly since being 4'11" can make any extra pounds quite noticeable. Men tend to pay attention to such things. Wait, does he show up in Baked too? Oh my god. Does he talk like this in Baked too? Okay, he does get a little horny sometimes too. Oh my god. I'm getting all off base with this. We make fun of him. Remember that, by the way, directly replying to Haruka Umesaki. Remember that Haruka Umesaki is all about having a lovely face and a hefty waist, having layers upon layers as to a house stack of pancakes. Let me encircle her with my arms, grab those love handles, ensure that your grandmother, Miyuki Takase, stays at home. Okay, so this is someone that Baked knows too. It's just like... We just post them? Okay. Yeah, because this is... It's just... It's definitely something. You can tell... Oh, there you go. That'll draw you's attention. You can tell a match was awful when AEW fans tell you it was excellent. Marks who believe that an old hag, Mina, 36, will draw attention to AEW ROH are ignorant of the industry. What gives you impression that it will fly here when it doesn't even fly where she is from? You're saying this guy is similar. No, it's you know what? The more I see it, the more I can't possibly compare you to him. I can't. You seem to be more direct. You're much more direct. At least towards me. A gooner and an asshole. Oh, there you go. At least we're on the same page with that. At least we're on the same page there. Yeah. Let's see. AR Fox. There we go. Matchup. Saki Kashima. What should we be looking for? I cannot spot a B, C, or even an A cup. Just as flat as nicotine patches. Good Lord, this person. Starlight Kid, I'm curious to know the whereabouts of the ladies who possess naturally long hair. It appears that those who rely on artificial hair are merely deceiving themselves and others. Oh no, do you have one? I have to. I like reading this. Oh no, what is it? Does it do that? Oh no, what is this? This was to Tam Nakano? Oh no. The mood needs to be transformed in this setting. Tam Nakano, flat, will never possess a physique resembling that of Michaela Lafuente. Standing at a height of 5 feet 7 inches, Michaela possesses such an ample cake, booty, that it could easily render bakeries obsolete. Okay, so he's a verbose gooner and asshole. Jesus Christ. God, he's even just mocking some of the fans. It's just like, oh my Lord. Okay, goddamn. I'm gonna be here forever doing this. I've got four of these tapings to book. Booty. Yes, the cake. It was her cake. And then you had to put in the parentheses booty in case you didn't know what he meant by cake. Sakamoto Mari, you're in need of a husband. The man is the primary figure in the family, the master of the household, the leader of the relationship, which comprises of both the woman and the man. It's crucial to develop trust as it's a cornerstone of achieving unity. Man, he really does not like Tam Nakano either. I'll tell you that much. He really does not seem to like Tam. I could do this all day. Tam Nakano, what are you up to? Is this considered exciting? Is the type of humor they prefer in that area? A gal who lacks dancing skills, rhythm, and is probably terrible in the bedroom is seen as useless. Oh no, what did he say about Sayori? Oh no. Oh fuck. Continue. There we go. The white belt is missing. Where is it? Put an end to your nonsense about distinct realms. Look at your champion, Tara Okada, who is just keeping it warm between her small box and not contributing to your marketing. Organize this circumstance. Oh Lord. Use a big Megan Bain fan. She'll like this. Oh no. Let's see. After losing to a 5-foot wannabe J-pop singer named Tam Nakano, Tony Khan has Megan Bain arriving with her Nicole Bass voice. And I should remind you that he is returning. The same guy who showed up in his first outfit, which he took from a soiled laundry load. Okada is coming. What the fuck is it? Oh, of course he's fucking shitting on Ancham as well. I wouldn't expect anything less. The situation in question is no different from that of a harlot in the red light district, intoxicated and consumed by insatiable desires. This motherfucker's got a thesaurus sitting next to his bed. Has to be. Or he's got thesaurus.com on like bookmarked on his browser. Go. Oh no, not a harlot. I will appear at the bar. Wait, oh, is this for like a bar like a bar appearance? I will appear at the bar and announce to everyone that Hikari Shimizu owes me a sexy dance. Until I see that body moving, I'm gonna sit right here and become a bane in her side. I'll keep all of the chocolate, so you're not getting any more. Saki and Risa as a team. Boo! He's apparently a hip-hop ghostwriter? What does that even mean? For who? Anybody with a name attached to him? Almost certainly not. I've seen people who like say they're hip-hop artists and they're nobodies. Something about King of Queens, the connection between Kevin James and Leah Remini is so I love. It has to be to like nobody. It's just something. It's just something, I'll tell you that much. Oh, good. I did pay to have AR Fox show up for this. Okay. I was like, I'm making sure I don't have to pay money for AR Fox to show up. Oh wait, no, I did book that in there. Matchup. Sari Ano is occupied in her Oz realm, spending time with Mayumi Ozaki, or in her cosmic airhead world socializing with Tam Nakano. A true champion remains steadfast and holds their title with dignity. If you hold the status of a champion, you proudly display that belt wherever you may be. I don't know why I immediately went into like this kind of voice though too, but I feel like that's how he would say it. And he would say it with like, he would say it standing I'm imagining standing like a Power Ranger does. Like when when they sense danger. Like you could see the old Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like how they would turn or pose sort of when, how they would turn or pose when like danger was coming, and you'd just see Tommy like have this, That's how I imagine it. This is the one that you, okay. Oh God. Do you just have a bunch of these? Cause some of these are like, a lot of these are like older ones too. Lady with blue hair, Sarah Risa. Telling fortunes is deceptive. We all possess common sense. We should all take care of our health, be cautious, and act morally. Find a husband that can offer you the strong guidance and foundation you seek. She tried. Bad decisions are made by I'm assuming liberated women. I could do this all day where I literally just read these guys' tweets. Here we go. All right. That's how I should do this. I should make sure that I knock out a few of these segments and then I can read one. It should be like candy. I can't just hoover it, but I get some work done and then I can read another cringe tweet reply and then I'll get some more work done. That's how I'll do this. Worker appearing off screen. All right. Oh no, what have you sent? Why does it not ever work the first time? Oh no, Rossi Ogawa. Rossi has the ability to evoke emotions within me. By promoting Julia braids are tightly done, which combined with alcohol levels ranging from 0.13 to 0.15 creates an unfavorable combination, much like the unfortunate meeting of both of her parents. What the fuck? What? Because she's a hopper? Is that... is he just xenophobic too? Pero and Jesse Goddard's oh shit, Caesar and Preston. I had to remember who the freaking Neo Body guys were. Selling, fighting, fighting. Whoops. Minor defeat, minor success. Iwatani Mayu. Acquire good body alignment skills and ball throwing technique. You mock baseball and you mock professional wrestling. Which other sport are you going to ridicule next? Football? Cricket? Sumo? He didn't have to do Julia like that. It's just like, man, I'm not a huge fan of Julia, but shit. There we go. 14. With the fucking... Man, he always replies to Hazuki a lot, too. Sayaka Karara smiles excessively. Hazuki should impart a lesson to her and send her back to Tam Nakano with a frown. Sari Ano's lack of commitment to defending her title and her tendency to jump between promotions undermines her claim to be called a white belt champion. Do these girls like deep L these tweets and then go, what unhinged bullshit is this guy on? Let's see here. There we go. Oh no. No, let me get this done first. I'm so close to being done with this first taping. I'm so done to me. I'm so close. Just let me knock this shit out. Let me do this. All right, what is this? What is this? Take Twins Ninjas. Okay. Brandon and Brent and Facade and Wheeler Yuta. All right. Entertainment. There, and there. All right, done. 60? Cool. All right, what did you send me now? Oh yeah. Shimizu Hikari, I'll give you a good wrestling match. Why are you so preoccupied with money? If it's meant to be, it will manifest. To me, wisdom carries a deeper meaning than the deceptive nature of counterfeit currency. What? One thing that sets Miyu Amasaki apart is her remarkable talent for detecting Taro Okada by scent alone. Taro is quick to praise everything as excellent. Delivery is not within Miyu's capabilities, as she does not possess the talent needed to excel in this area. I have no interest in capturing two unsightly and useless Pokemon. This is Maki Ito posing with a Psyduck, stuffed Psyduck. I will simply put away my Pokeball and move on. I can be best without having to catch them all. Maki Ito, yuck. Good Lord. I exert influence pressure. This is spoilers for Doc and you because we haven't seen it. Hanan wins the 2024 Stardom Cinderella tournament. Although I'm not in favor of the concept, I did predict that she would appear attractive in that dress. Her face is quite pretty and she has long hair. I exert influence, quote unquote, pressure, and witness the growth of women. He exerts some pressure. He's probably got the occasional court ruling against him because of the pressure that he exerts on women. The creep. Meltzer's interview with Chris Van Vliet. I understand why he prefers AEW New Japan. Okay. All right. Let me get through this. All right, we are here for Vertigo Attack episode number 53. It's the first one of the month. We're going to open up immediately with Matt Cardona opening up the show, telling everybody he's not willing to be here. He didn't feel like traveling to the Vertigo studio this week. But Ty Ray seems interested in facing him for the Heritage Championship and says that if he wants to do that, you know what? Probably has a real chip on his shoulder for Eddie Colon after what they did to him a couple weeks ago. And says, you know what? I set up a match and you'll be facing Eddie Colon tonight to see if you're really, truly ready to face me for the Vertigo Championship or Heritage Championship. We get our opening matchup, the Tate Twins versus the Sana Kamina. Good wrestling, decent reaction, just over 8.5 minutes. Brandon Tate super kicking Yuki Ueno and getting the pin. And there you go, Tate Twins with a good opening matchup win there. I think it's been a little bit since they've had just a regular tag match, so goodness. There we go. Tate Twins after the match have Mike Bailey come out and they inform Bailey that AR Fox is going to want his title match next week instead of waiting until the pay-per-view at Undeniable. So they were supposed to have a big Vertigo World title match at Undeniable, but it sounds like that AR Fox will be here next week to challenge for the belt. Mike Bailey is out already for non-title action. He's facing one called Manders. Superb wrestling and great heat. A good matchup for both guys here. Just under 8 minutes. Shooting star knee drop gets the win for the world champ Mike Bailey. Great match. Jesus Christ. Had pretty good chemistry. A 72 is probably one of our best matches we've had just at all. Amazingly enough. But after the match, though, Bailey does address AR Fox. Says that he was looking forward to the pay-per-view, but he is a fighting champ, and if AR Fox really wants that match next week, then he will get that match next week. And holds up the title. And as he does that, AR Fox comes from behind, lays out Bailey. And as Bailey's trying to recover, Fox holds up the Vertigo World title until staff and referees come out to escort him out. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got our next match, Ty Ray, of course, the grudge match challenge against Eddie Colon. And just goes under 10 minutes. Ty Ray hits kick to kill and gets the win. And strong win there as Ty Ray gets a measure of vengeance there against Colon. And after the match, of course, he starts kind of shouting to the entranceway and motioning that he wants the belt. He wants Cardona's belt. And Cardona shows up on the screen and says, you know what? We'll give it to you. Assuming, of course, that the next time that he's out here, that says next week, but it'll be just the next time. And next week he will have a big surprise for Ty Ray. That if he truly wants to face him for the Heritage title, he doesn't even have to win the next match that he has for him. But the surprise will come next week, and all he has to do is survive. And he gets to Undeniable, he'll have his match. We get to the end, coming out for their main event match. Before they can get through the curtain, the Neo Body guys, all three of them, attack them, lay them out. Staff goes to separate them and get them back as they tend to Pero and Odinson, who are definitely hurt after that attack, but shove away the referees. They tell them that referees tell them not to go out there, and they just kind of yell at them and decide, nope, they're going to take this match on, because they were planning on being there for that match. So they've got the main event here. And superb wrestling and a decent reaction. It goes just under 12 and a half minutes for our main event, the Neon Ninjas. After the end seemingly got softened up by the Neo Body guys. Facade ends up hitting Pero with the Hyper Crush, and that is it. And the Neon Ninjas get a surprising victory over the end. Tate Twins come out to end the show, and of course they were victorious earlier in the night, and they come out to challenge the Neon Ninjas next week for a number one contendership. Let's see here. Yeah, number one contendership match for the Vertigo tag titles, and that is accepted. So we've got a couple big matches set up for next week. We've got the Tate Twins versus the Neon Ninjas once again. This is for the number one contendership to the tag titles to see who is going to face Tankman and Lamar at Undeniable. And then, of course, we've got Mike Bailey and AR Fox for the Vertigo World title. So big show coming up next week. There we go. All right. Let me see. You're a big woman now. I have to see what led up to this one. This is, I've got to see what. I'm not even gonna, that's just terrible puns. I need to see the big woman tweet. My chubsy ubsy is Hikari Shimizu. I adore your affectionate handles. Singing to her, I express, you're a big woman now, with more to hold on to. He really likes Hikari Shimizu. Good Lord. Is Vertigo some real promotion? No, it is not. It is a promotion that I personally made up. All I seek is to watch Hikari Shimizu's lovely belly and love handles. Hikari Shimizu, do you weigh around 135 pounds? 145 pounds? I hope it's more. He's got this. There is some weird ass shit that he is like, that he is into. Because it's like, he hates short hair. He hates fake hair extensions. But he loves them chubby. I prefer my women fat with long hair. Chubsy Ubsy. He said Chubsy Ubsy. Maki Ito, it would be wise for you to retire, as your presence in professional wrestling brings about a negative perception. Your unpleasant scent even manages to permeate through online. It appears that you're only here to cater to the fantasies of overweight perverts. Sir, do you know? I want a mirror. I want a picture of you. You sound like an overweight pervert yourself. Hang on. All right. He's a Piper Niven fan. Oh no, a Tam one. All right, let's see here. Match Match. All right. Tate Twins, Neon Ninjas. Boom. There we go. Oh my God. Oh no, not an oh my God. Oh no. I became a parent while still in my teenage years. I have brought forth a daughter and have strived to shower her with the utmost love and care that I'm capable of providing. Kids are a blessing. Her mother's a bit of a headache. Stunningly gorgeous, yet overly jealous. This man, if he's not joking, is a father. Wonder how his wife feels about him gooning to Hikaru. Yeah, see, you know, that's what you do. You do what my buddy Doc does, is you just involve your wife with the gooning. So she has her own people to goon to. And then it's just a family gooning session. Let's see here. Let's do Tainted Wind because we're going to do Facade. Max Caster. And then Wheeler Yuta by Anthony Bowens. There we go. Yet again, just a buddy's wife. No, it was just made. Oh my God. Never asked you, is there women in WWE you like to enjoy? I'd say a good chunk of them. I don't know, just because I don't watch that much WWE anymore. oh my God, I can't even. I feel like you're putting words into my mouth now. I'm not specifically just calling you a buddy's wife. It was in the context of a man and his wife. I'm just going to get my own. I'm going to get my own hotel room in Philly. You guys could do what you want. I'm just going to go do something else. I'm so done. Yeah, it would be almost a little cliche to say that I watched the Joshis in WWE like Io Shirai and Kairi, but then again, I mean, that's how I got into Stardom in the first place, was Io and Kairi, so I guess it at least kind of makes sense. So I guess that would be the women in WWE I enjoy. Let's see, microphone success. Eddie Edwards, that's off screen, minor success. Local workers. Negotiate. 400. Here we go. Let's see here. Vignette time. Tyray. PCO. There we go. We'll do Menace. How about that? Former ESPN personality, filling of a new presentation. Yeah, I've been hearing that WWE has gotten a lot better. I haven't really still watched much of it. Once again, most of my stuff is through like YouTube stuff, but but I've heard like the general presentation of the shows have been better. I just cannot possibly sit through like 10 hours of wrestling anymore. I barely could do that in like my early 20s, and it's been like 10 years later now. Let's see. Pero. Odinson. Microphone. Menace. There we go. All right. Oh, God. Oh, Kaho Kobayashi. Women with natural attributes that haven't been unnaturally enhanced by plastic surgery pique my interest. They must be pals of Chan Yoda. Do any of you know Chan Yoda's past? Triple X does not stand for 3 kisses. I will end it there. I just found the Chubsy Ubsy tweet in this. What the fuck is wrong with you? The discomfort I experience is undeniable as my eyes are constantly pained by the mere sight of Tam Nakano. Is there a possibility of taking legal action against her? Give up wearing the false hair, Starlight Kid. Although I have a soft spot for you, it will soon harden. Is this why you stopped buying WWE 2K? Yeah, probably. Well, also the games weren't great. And it was one of those things that I wouldn't spend a lot of time in. It's kind of also why I just stopped buying NBA 2K. It's just like, why am I going to spend all this money on something that I'll spend some time on, but I'm not going to spend a ton of time on? Because like a lot of the stuff like My Rise and everything, I just not... Like with my career, I just haven't really gotten super into it anymore with NBA. So it's kind of the same way where it's just like, I mean, I'm mostly just doing like My League or something like that. And I don't know. 12 Tribes is a fucking cult. Sounds about right. I bet you, though, that he isn't even, he isn't involved in it, though. It just sounds cool. I would guarantee that's what it is. It's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, the occult, man. Let's see here. Entertainment. Minor successes on both of these. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah, I would imagine that he's probably not even somebody who is actually super into the occult stuff. It's probably just once again another try-hard type thing there. Is that Mizuki's bones are as tiny as those in the Milton Bradley Operation Skill game. Is there a shortage of food in that area? Come on, woman. It's important to eat. Let's bring back the high AZM line and shine a spotlight on the booty. You, Azumi, must rebuild your career, little woman, as it's reached some low points. Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, no. Let's see here. Mike Bailey. A.R. Fox. I'm going to try to get this off before okay, I read the gist of what that is. That's a thing. Added My Rise to branching storylines. One story in the branching storyline, like choices that dictate your My Rise story. Gave back special guest ref, gauntlet match, casket, ambulance, multi-man. 2 to 4-way backstage brawl. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the new stuff. I'd be interested in the branching storylines, but was it like, is it 2K19 or 2K20 that had the one where you're like the brother and sister or something? Because I did play that one, where it's like you're kind of moving up and like it starts off with you going to Bret Hart's dungeon to try to learn, and as it turns out, like he obviously doesn't live there anymore, and then he ends up going to like some scumbag promoter to learn how to wrestle. 2K20, okay. Yeah, that was Then again, I'm just not big on 2K and what they make for, man, because that felt really NBA 2K right there. So much of that was like NBA 2K writing right there. And I hate NBA 2K's writing for career mode. I despise it. All right. Let's see. Bailey, AR Fox. Oops. "2K22 set up Ribby's mascot portrayer found his way to the WWE PC." Oh, wasn't the Ribby thing? Yeah, I kind of remember some of that. Oh yeah. The Levi Priest thing. "Rainbow chasers are preferred by AEW. All you need to do is confirm that you are closeted. Fans of AEW are tracing the Fruit Loops footsteps." Jesus. It's the stuff about Joshi's that I always kind of want to see. Let's see. AR Fox, Nick Dinsmore. Boom. And we'll just do neutrals there. All right, 60 minutes, good to go. Jesus Christ. Suzu Suzuki has to collaborate with the less attractive Tam Nakano. Suzu should make sure that Tam does not bark under any circumstances. Keep her mouth shut. Tam attempt to entice while on her bed wearing a cheap-looking Natsupoi t-shirt was considered amongst the worst moments. Piece slowly by slowly add old and new elements. Okay. All right. Right before I start this up. Take a look at Tam Nakano, who lacks a well-defined chest, buttocks, hips, and a tan. Can you honestly believe that her petite frame can withstand the magnitude of my grand show? I'll have you belting out notes louder than any Broadway show. Better yet, send me Natsupoi. It's just 28 tweets a day. All right. Okay, Vertigo Attack, episode number 54. It's the second of our tapings. And we open up with Nick Dinsmore announcing that there will be a major signing that has been made in Vertigo. We're going to keep it under wraps, but that person will be debuting at Undeniable. So he's very excited for Undeniable as a major debut will be happening there. Tate Twins versus Neon Ninjas, #1 contendership to the Vertigo Tag Team titles on the line. Superb wrestling and good heat. Good little back and forth match for about 12 and a half minutes here. And then unexpectedly, both members of the Acclaim, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, coming out attacking, sidelining the Neon Ninjas while distracting the referee. And it allows the Tate Twins to super kick Facade and get the victory, as the Tate Twins have now booked their match for Undeniable. And we can't remove that right now, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and pre-book. Oh, shit. Let's see. Yes, there we go. 2v2. So we at least have that set up. Tankman and Lamar will take on the Tate Twins for Vertigo Tag titles. There we go. All right, so we have that set up, and then we'll have to eventually take the Mike Bailey AR Fox match off. But we get to Drew Parker, who was, of course, attacked by Eddie Edwards a couple weeks ago, just to sort of make a point against Tim Donst. But he says that he hurt him badly, but he's been able to recover the last couple weeks. In fact, he will be cleared by next week in order to fight Eddie Edwards. So it looks like he's looking to fight Edwards next week. Not sure if it's going to be in anything. It looks like probably a no DQ match. That's what it looks like. The challenge is thrown down for next week, of course. Matt Cardona said that he had a big surprise waiting for Ty Ray, and a vignette plays where Ty Ray's challenge for next week will be none other than the undead French Frankenstein PCO. So Ty Ray will have a huge fight in him for going up against him next week as he takes on PCO as he looks to challenge for the Heritage Championship. One called Manders is in the back with the end unhappy about what happened that Neo Body Guys did to him, as they're just breaking furniture, throwing chairs around and the like, as One Called Manders is up in the foreground talking about how they're upset and talking about just calmly explaining how they're not too thrilled about what they did, and how Pero and Odinson are looking forward to getting their hands on the Neo Body Guys. Ricky Starks is in action, comes out, and he's going to be facing the wrestling monster hunter Matthew Palmer. Great heat and decent wrestling, just over 7 minutes. Spears Matthew Palmer and gets the win. Just didn't click at all, showed in their performance, which is kind of funny because I think when I pre-booked this originally, I believe they actually had really good chemistry between each other. So it actually did the exact opposite this time around. So interesting to note that. But Ricky Starks, after the match, calls out Taylor Wyndham and his golden ticket, and says that it was ill-gotten gains by Taylor Wyndham, and it's something that he wants, and he's looking forward to potentially taking Taylor Wyndham's golden ticket away from him. And we get Mike Bailey and AR Fox. They're warming up for their upcoming title match. It will be coming up next. They get to make their entrances, and we are here for our TV main event. Mike Bailey defending the Vertigo World Championship against AR Fox. Big back and forth match here for our TV main event. And in just over 18 minutes, Mike Bailey, clean as a whistle, hitting the shooting star knee drop, makes his first official defense of the Vertigo World title. And there you go. Strong matchup for the champ in his first defense of 73. Another one of the best matches that we've put on between these two guys. Bailey celebrates with the belt, having successfully defended the Vertigo World title. AR Fox attacks him from behind and stomps on him. and then eventually goes underneath the ring, grabs a chair, is sick of all the kicks that he took from Mike Bailey, and looks to eliminate the kicks of Mike Bailey by placing the chair around one of Mike Bailey's ankles and then stomping on it before staff can run in and shove him away. And AR Fox, looking very self-satisfied, leaves the ring, head towards the back. Nick Dinsmore comes out onto the small stage there to try to confront him, but Fox just blows him off and heads backstage, still with a look of satisfaction as Dinsmore is pissed. And that is the second episode in the tapings. God damn, we're getting there. How long have I been doing this? Hour 25 total. All right. So we're not doing terribly, all things considered. It's just instead of my usual not getting some stuff done by talking about stuff, it's just reading god-awful tweets. Tam Nakano appeared before me for the first time, dressed in presentable attire and no longer resembling a hick. Wash away the colors from your face and cease trying to look seductive. Your actions have no impact on me. By combining bad with worse, what do you obtain? Simply observe by that match, and then your answer shall be revealed. Shino Suzuki and Maki Ito are both equally dreadful. More Tam. Jesus Christ. He really does not like Tam Nakano. Jesus. Uh-oh. What did he say about Now Kakuta? That's your AWG pal Now Kakuta has officially retired from wrestling after all. She was getting up there in age. Her Wi-Fi tower was destroyed. I thought you were aiming to lose weight, Hikari Shimizu. The time has come to convert Mr. Belly into a strong and stable foundation. What the fuck is your problem? Okay, yeah, the Myra I set up to your female is the niece of a former WWE Women's Champ or WWE Women's Wrestler. I could probably, I don't know. It's just, man, all the stories that they do. I don't know. Maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I'm just getting too old. I'm just too old to have goofy stories. I mean, a lot of people do like the stories, so I'm not going to sit here and kind of shit on people who, you know, like having it feel like an interactive experience. Because yeah, sometimes people really didn't like just the very who gives a shit type of menus as they're going through everything. Get away from her, you bitch. In New York, it is night. Here, producing instrumentals. I've been approached by a few MCs with offers. My pricing varies depending on whether you opt for an exclusive license or leasing. Leasing and you achieve success. I will require an additional 15% of your earnings. Why is this to Yappy? It's just all about going to the hospital. What the fuck? Why is he... Jesus Christ. I don't even know if he knows what he's like. Yeah, so he's a hip-hop artist or a hip-hop beats maker, which, like, we would know your full name if he actually made any money at this, because, like, you would put that out there. Yeah, you'd put that shit out there if you were any good. Think TEW ever get some new version? I don't know. I felt like if they were going to do it, they'd probably start at some point soon. I feel like we might heard about something within the next couple months, because it's about that time. It was about this time 4 years ago that it first came out. Maybe they want to wait an extra year. I don't know. Maybe it just might be one of those things they don't do another one. In which case, I'd just be waiting for Pro Wrestling Sim to hopefully catch up, which might still take a while. Let's see here. Odinson, Arrow, Preston, Jesse, Caesar, Selling, Charisma, acting there. Here we go. Here's 2 minutes. JJ, Griff Garrison, Eric Cannon, Filipino Grigio, Caleb Conley, let's see. Yeah, it's just a big skit with all of them. Hopefully it puts them all over. Add a match. Pro Wrestling Promoter. I haven't seen anything about Pro Wrestling Promoter. I think Pro Wrestling Sim's the one that I'm like, I don't know. That's probably the one that I'm most potentially hopeful for. Haruka Umesaki is gaining weight. We as men can observe how things were and how they've changed. Now Ishikawa, who's notorious for devouring food and leaving plates spotless, is seated beside you. How dare you, sir? You motherfucker. Oh, God, what are we doing here? Oh, it's a 6-person. Aha! The throwbacks. Flip forever. On this side, we've got Effie. On this side, we've got Eric Cannon. Ah! There we go. What do we got? 12 minutes. There we go. Uh-oh. What is he about to say to Miyu Yamashita? Although you are skilled, Miyu Yamashita, Miyu Watanabe outshines you. Her superior abilities and unwavering determination make her the ideal candidate for the top position in TJPW. She can single-handedly carry the organization without needing your assistance. Pro Wrestling Promoter is the one you send a Discord server for. Okay. I mean, I'll have to see what they put out publicly. That's really what I kind of judge it on. I'm not in a position to be joining too many goddamn Discords. Oops. Let's do there we go. I'm trying desperately to get some stuff done on this thing. There we go. All right. I can knock this out. I can knock most of this out here. Come on. Come on. All right. 6 spots, 7. Lord. Is this another Tam Nakano one? Who is this to? Rina Amakura. The fading of colors is a result of excessive washing. Combined ages 127 years old. Hikari, struggling with mobility, 30. Oh my god. Rina, weight gain hindering movements, 29. Saki, lazily utilizing only 2 moves, 36. Yuko Sakurai, engaging in nonsensical actions, 32. What the fuck? Actors and idols that denigrate pro wrestling's history and transform it into a comedy show bother me. Referring to their gear as costumes, most of them lack seriousness and show little interest in learning, often coming across as lazy. Okay, one-on-one. What's the difference between e-license and the other way? I haven't really done the other way because I originally bought it on e-license. The only way I can specifically say is how easy they are to crack. That's the only way I could say exactly as far as the difference. It's because e-license is so old. It's so easily cracked. Open match, decisive victory. Oh, did I go all out? Let's go all out. Because if we're most we can get out of PCO is 6 minutes, then we're gonna do that. Here we go. 2 minutes. Ty Ray, Nick Dinsmore. Matt Cardona, not here. Entertainment. Star quality kind of builds them all up. Here we go. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. 2 minutes. Taylor Wyndham. Ricky Starks. Microphone. Off screen. There. Left. The e-license means you buy it again if you get a new laptop PC, or you just have to go through the process of like unlicensing on it on your old PC, which like if it broke on you, yeah. That's why I don't really have that much qualm about like, because I already bought 2 copies. I don't have much qualm about literally using the crack on other stuff. It's like they got 2 off me already, so no. Let's see. Here we go. Eddie Edwards, Drew Parker. 15. Eddie, why is it the music stop? Oh, the whole page went to shit. Okay, I didn't drop any frames, so stuff has not gone wrong. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, what happened? Maybe it's something with their specific video. Or it could just be YouTube itself. It could be a whole thing there. YouTube might just get might be completely shot right now. which is how it feels. I don't know what's going on here. YouTube just laid an egg on me, it feels like. Trying to just have some background music. I'm just like, I'm so done even listening to this. Oh my God. All right. My music's dying out. Everything's just dying on me right this second. I'm just going to try to power through this, because that's about the best way I think it was going to happen. There. Dun, dun, dun. What the fuck happened to the shit, man? Good Lord. YouTube really just shat itself for a bit here, didn't it? Or is it just my shit right now? It's not, I haven't dropped any frames, so everything's going fine there. I don't know what's going on where specifically my specific YouTube is just, I don't know. It's just not, it's just not going. Refuses to go. What the hell, man? Is it just YouTube itself? Can I even go to like YouTube's main page? Oh, it's my whole browser having a shit right now, it seems like. Trying to go to DDG is just hell. My internet seems to be okay. It's just like my whole browser went to shit for a second. Here, I'll just restart. I'll just redo my whole thing with my updates and everything. Man, it just took a dump on me. My browser is just taking a dump on me. So whatever. I'll just fight through this. Okay, Vertigo Attack episode 55. It's the third episode of the tapings here. We start off hot with Odinson facing off against Neo Body Guys Preston Vance. One-on-one, good wrestling, decent reaction. Just over 8 minutes. Odinson ends up hitting the F10 on Preston Vance and gets a strong win against him as he just completely lays him out for 8 minutes there and destroys Preston Vance after what he and the rest of Neo Body Guys did. Goodness. Is it finally going to go? Who knows? But of course, afterward, the end celebrate as the Neo Body Guys come out, and Jesse and Caesar go to pull Preston out to leave and challenge the end to a match at Undeniable. So it looks like we're probably going to get a 6-man here. We can actually get that booked. Let's see here. Pre-book 3v3. We're going to get one called Manders as well as the end. Taking on Neo Body Guys. And there it goes. Why is my stuff just taking a dump right now, man? It was just my whole browser. It wasn't even my internet in and of itself. It's just my whole browser was just dropping a deuce. And the way it's looking is it doesn't look like it was my internet in and of itself, because I never dropped a single frame. So that's super annoying. I have no idea why that happened. It's like, I just want some goddamn background music. Is that so hard to ask for? and just for stuff to go right, especially my internet. I pay for gigabit internet. Stop fucking around on me. Okay, and then of course X doesn't fucking load on me the first time. Miyu Amasaki, from the outfit to the theme song to the promos, that's the best she can do. Tara Okada, stars are found in the sky, not on the ground. You like her cute booty? I glance at it. There's nothing that indicates a main eventer. Oh, dude, fucking even Twitter now is not loading shit properly. God damn. I hate this. I hate what's going on with this. And I know it's not showcasing like on the stream or the videos or anything like that, but it's so fucking annoying why my internet just seems to be taking a crap right now when it comes to loading any fucking page. The throwbacks backstage, they're drinking, all three of them at the table. They're confronted by Filipino Grigio, who's now dragging along Caleb Conley once again. And they look down on the drinks, that the beers that they've decided, the commoner beer, and the aesthetic that they have of being more throwback, rednecky looking guys, just 80s Americana type look, just absolutely disgusting. And that gets the throwbacks incensed. But they have a match that they have to deal with now, as they're going up against Flip Forever and Effie. And with a decent match there, they go just under 9.5 minutes. JJ Garrett ends up hitting the JJ driver on Andrew Everett, gets the pin. Effie was carrying everybody seemingly throughout this match. But nonetheless, Eric Cannon and the Throwbacks getting a victory here in 6-man tag action. JT Dunn is backstage in Dinsmore's office. He confronts him and talks to him. He says, you know, it's a lot of time has passed since Wrestle Zenith, and he feels like he's been overlooked, perhaps for reasons of what happened at Wrestle Zenith. And but he's demanding some sort of action for Nick Dinsmore. Dinsmore agrees that JT Dunn is worthy of some sort of match and some sort of action on his part, and he's going to figure that out. Ty Ray in the back preparing for his match, says backstage he knows it'll be a fight, but he knows that he must survive in order to go up against Matt Cardona's title. If he wants the Heritage Championship, he must go through PCO. And go through him he does. Very fast-paced match. Fantastic heat, great wrestling. PCO took everything that Ty Ray could throw at him, but nonetheless ends up finally going down from the kick to kill, just over 6 minutes, and Ty Ray gets the victory. A very solid and big victory there for Ty Ray. And he once again demands he wants his title match. Nick Dinsmore comes out. He says he's seen what Matt Cardona has done the last few weeks, and he says that there needs to be a Heritage Championship match. And you know what? There is no better person that can fight for that title right now than Ty Ray. So he says at the pay-per-view, at Undeniable, Matt Cardona will defend the Heritage Championship against Ty Ray. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Matt Cardona, Ty Ray. Boom. Can I hit things properly? Thank you. Taylor Wyndham once again in his little desk at his little space, than his studio that he's got. He's got his golden ticket with him. He's got all his papers all around his desk, And he starts looking at it and starts feeling possessive of said golden ticket, and states that he feels as though Ricky Starks is part of some sort of major operation, that this isn't just Ricky Starks deciding that he should be trying to take away the golden ticket from Taylor Wyndham, is that Wyndham came upon something with this golden ticket, and now there's much bigger forces there to take away what he has. So we'll see what happens there, as he truly believes there's a major op going on to take possession of the golden ticket away from Wyndham. We do get to our main event, Eddie Edwards versus Drew Parker in a no DQ hardcore match. Goes just over 13 minutes. And at the end, with a Boston knee party, Eddie Edwards getting the victory in a solid match here between both of them. Great wrestling and good heat. And there you go. Eddie Edwards, diehard Eddie Edwards with the victory. He's not done, though. He grabs a baseball bat. It looks like he's going to continue the beatdown on Drew Parker. Tim Donst comes out and tells Eddie to stop it. And agrees that, it seems as though you want to prove yourself as a hardcore guy. You want to prove yourself as an extreme guy, as a borderline deathmatch type guy. Well, then he's got a street fight. He will engage with Eddie Edwards in a street fight at Undeniable. So we'll go ahead and throw that in here. Should be here. It isn't here. I'll just put hardcore for right now. Thought it was Eddie Edwards, Tim Donst, street fight. All right. And with that, the show ends. Nick Dinsmore in his office once again, saying that he has not forgotten about AR Fox's actions last week, and that he is about to come to a conclusion to how to deal with AR Fox, and he will make an announcement officially next week regarding AR Fox. And end of show. All right, one more TV taping. Goddamn. And I've got still two more events to pull off here. At least short ones, though. Boom, boom. 2 minutes. Max Caster. Anthony Bowens. Do their thing. Boom. Match. Tag match. Rascals. The Acclaimed. Whoops. 11 minutes total, so 9-minute match. All right. Let's see. Open match. Decisive win. There we go. Angle. Just knock this sumbitch out. All right. Neon Ninjas. We got Facade. We've got Wheeler Yuta. They're talking about Max Caster, Anthony Bowens. All right. All right. We're knocking this out. We're doing this. We're getting there. 1v1. JT Dunn. Joe Hennig. Uh, 9 minutes total. Dunn to be the victor. Open match. Decisive victory. There. Last two posts you searched up for the night. Were those it? Does this man actually have a wife and a child? He does mention the hip hop producer thing enough. Once again, I think New York City is filled with hip hop producers that make like no money, as far as I remember. Is he just one of those dudes who stands? That's actually what we'll find out. Is he's actually one of those dudes who stands out at Times Square with like his with like CDs to sell to tourists. That's something I could see. Let's see. There you go. 2 minutes. Filipino Grigio, Caleb Conley. Mike, Minor. Here we go. Six man. Man, I really just came up with some half decent ideas and then like a lot of stuff that I don't know. Maybe I need to trim down my roster a little bit. It's still only like 42 people or so, but I don't know. Yeah, it's still too much. There we go. 13 minutes. We'll do Calvin Tankman. Actually, Christian Casanova. Don't really care who gets pinned. Here we go. All right. Almost there. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Taman, Trey Lamar, Brandon Tate, Brent Tate. We're both off screen. Off. Mouse, I swear to God. Swear to the good Lord above. Please, I beg of you. Off. I'm starting to lose my marbles here. Jesus H. Let me just get this done. I still have like 2 more things to do after this. I gotta hustle. I gotta hustle at this point. That's probably what I'm wasting too much time on this. Nick Dinsmore, there. Yeah, sure. I could probably do. All right, Christian. Off. Minor. Done. This. Post it up. 1 minute. Ricky Starks. Charisma. Minor. All right. We're so there. We're so goddamn there. Main event. Anthony Mayweather. Taylor Wyndham. Boom. 14. Anthony Mayweather. Open match. Tainted win. DQ. Outside interference on Wyndham by Starks. Done. Good Lord. My hand-eye coordination is shit right now, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like bedtime. Ricky Starks. Taylor Wyndham. They're both fighting. All right. 60 minutes. Save it. Ship it. We're out the door with this. And all we got to do is our other shows. All right, we are here. Vertigo Attack episode number 56. It's the final of the 4 episode tapings held here at Vertigo Studio. We start off with the Acclaimed. Do their little entrance rap as they're going to be in the opening contest tonight against the Rascals. And Max Caster's got some lines for not just the Rascals, but also the Neon Ninjas, as they've been kind of going back and forth with the Ninjas as well. That leads to the match here. Rascals versus Acclaimed. Looks like Bowens and Caster were rusty. That's fine. Should go away. That's good. A little bit more, they'll be okay, I think. But yeah, Rascals basically carried this for 9 minutes, while Xavier ended up submitting Anthony Bowens, and the Rascals get the win over the Acclaimed. As they're trying to recover, Neon Ninjas come out and get in the faces of the Acclaimed, saying if they want to put their money where their mouth is, then they'll be more than happy to have a match at Undeniable. In fact, they went and had that booked for Undeniable. Ugh, why is that? There we go. So it is out there. The Neon Ninjas versus the Acclaimed at Undeniable. As we're filling up the card a little bit more. JT Dunn taking on Joe Hennig. Great wrestling, decent reaction. Went just under 7.5 minutes. JT Dunn with his patented death by elbow. Something that Joe Hennig is quite familiar with himself. Goes down with the 3 count, and JT Dunn getting the victory. And with that, looks like we don't have anything quite now, but he does look confident because he said Nick Dinsmore has got something for him. Tim Donst is backstage with Drew Parker. They have got a quick little sit-down interview. And Parker is trying to talk to Tim Donst. Donst feels like he's going a little bit crazy here, but Donst says that he's ready. He's ready for the street fight against Eddie Edwards, and he's going to step up at Undeniable to prove himself to Eddie and to everybody else who the best hardcore wrestler is between them. And he will not be underestimated when he faces diehard Eddie Edwards at Undeniable. Filipino Grigio and Caleb Conley. They have a vignette discussing the throwbacks and just how big of drunken buffoons they are and how awful they seem to be. And it seems like they want to fight after the things that said to them seem to get under their skin. And they're willing to give it to him at a pay-per-view. But we'll see exactly what that takes. They said they're not really scheduling anything right now, but they're willing to show up at the pay-per-view and see what happens. Good wrestling and decent reaction for this 6-man tag. Christian Casanova and Tankman and Lamar taking the victory in just over 9.5 minutes over Ryan Davidson and the Regal Twins. Christian Casanova submitting Sterling Regal and getting the victory there for them. So there you go. Tag team champs in action, as well as Casanova. And they get the win against Davidson and the Regal Twins. And with that, Tankman and Lamar call out the Tate Twins, who recently won a #1 contendership match and won the opportunity to face them at Undeniable. They know there'll be a challenge because the Tate Twins have been around for quite a while. They've been a strong team and, of course, former champions. But Tankman and Lamar have always stepped up to the plate when they've needed to, and they will do it once again in this title defense against the Tate Twins. So we get ourselves ready for that. Nick Dinsmore does announce after this match that he was impressed with Christian Casanova, and he made a promise to JT Dunn, and he decided that for Undeniable, he wants to have a match between the two of them. So we will have that match, as we will have Christian Casanova and JT Dunn, and that match will be a #1 contendership to the Vertigo Heritage title. So we will have our next challenger to the Vertigo Heritage title at Undeniable. Vertigo studio block away from the old TNA studio. Not quite, considering this one's in the Midwest. So we're building our own. Much like Oklahoma City was kind of building their own little Hollywood. We're building our own little impact zone, but it's only holding like 600 or 700 people right now. We might have to build that up. I'm looking at maxing it out at like 1,500, because I think 1,500 was like the max that TNA got. So I think that was the biggest the impact zone got, and I think that's probably where I would stop my my little sound stage. There we go. Trying to steal that OVW audience, yeah. Ricky Stark's coming out. He's going to sit ringside for the main event tonight as we get Anthony Mayweather taking on Taylor Wyndham. And Stark's very interested in seeing how this works out. And with that, we don't get much more than 11 minutes into the matchup before Wyndham and Ricky Starks kind of start jaw-jacking at each other at ringside, having an argument between the two of them, and it leads to Taylor Wyndham sort of mushing his hand into Starks' face to get him to sit back down. And Starks retaliates by attacking Wyndham. This retaliation was in view of the referee. And I meant to go the other way with the damn it. I meant to go the other way with the Wyndham gets the DQ win. Whoops. I meant to change that, but nonetheless, that's how that ended up happening. Wyndham gets the DQ win, but it's officially going to go down as a Mayweather win. Maybe Starks, maybe what actually I do because of this is Starks tries to retaliate against Wyndham and ends up just hitting Mayweather instead, just punching him in the face to give Wyndham the loss, and this incenses Wyndham. That's how I'll do it, because I messed up, so that's how I'm going to do it. Ricky Starks in retaliation goes to hit Wyndham, instead decides to wallop Mayweather and get the DQ victory for Mayweather. And Wyndham will take the loss here. Wyndham incensed, of course, at the end of this. The match is thrown out. Starks and Wyndham continue fighting after this. And eventually staff comes and breaks it up. Taylor Wyndham is clutching his golden ticket like his life depended on it. And that will be the end, as that is our go home to Undeniable. We've got a series of matches still going, still set up for that as well, but nonetheless, there you go. Last time you turned in, well, you're doing the Japanese female fed. Well, good news, I'm still doing it. I just had to do all my TV tapings in one shot, but I'm right in the middle of a tournament, and I need to do nights 2 and 3 of it, which I'm gonna do before I call it a night. Let me see. When do I got it? Tomorrow night? All right. I'm going to try to fly through this. Vertigo new friendship. Andrew Everett and Jimmy Yuta have been getting along very recently. Okay. Mike Bailey feeling the effects of a grueling recent schedule. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we just wrote you off for this, so PCO, and then of course 10,000 people watching our show. Nice. Let me get to this. I am out of water. I can feel the dryness in my mouth. I'll be right back. Run back. God damn. Pours nice and slow when I feel like I need it to move a little bit faster. People come out as gay? I have no idea. Okay. 210. Fuck me. Simon Gotch MLW rant. Dalton Castle hurt, but for a cheekbone. Nothing else really exciting. That's fine. We're still making a decent profit. So, I mean, that's something. Lowering their production values. I want to make sure. Yeah, 21 days. That about where we're going to be? Yeah. All right. Not doing that. Come on, just for the love of Christ Almighty. I hate this. Things are going terribly for me right now. Skip City. There. Everything's still aligned. Okay. Good Lord. You're making you cry. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket right now. Leave me alone. All right. Angle. Now, what incident? Uh-oh, there's an incident. Why is there an incident? What's the incident? Kyoko Kimura Himawari passing on tips on the microphone work to her protege. Kyoko Kimura took Himawari under her wing as a protege. Professional personality is currently pleased. Himawari as a professional personality is currently happy. Nice. I think, can I actually see like the boost in her microphone from that? Will that showcase right now? A little bit. All right. Why? I specifically moved you to a different screen. Why? Sakamiya, Chie Koishikawa. See, I got no problem giving them spots on all of these shows because they're cheap. All right. We're going to have 2 shows worth of A because I fucked up the scheduling, and this would have been a B group, but we're just going to have to do that next time. All right. 11 minutes total. Yuri there. Open match. Decisive victory. There you go. Oh. 2 minutes. Yuri celebrates. Sako. Chie. Miyako. Charisma, acting, selling. This more just is on Yuri. 1 moment. Let's see here. Free Wi-Fi backstage warming up. No, so big. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so we've got now Kakuta And Hikari Noah. Microphone, minor success. There we go. Match. Risa Sarah. Hey Doc, we found out that Ramen is black. Like, so you gotta be nice to him. That's what your people that's what your people do. Risa Sarah. Open match, decisive win. There you go. Boom. I get these privileges. Well, just for people like Doc. Just for him. Because that whole progressive stack thing that the communists believe in. Let's see here. Rina Yamashita. Risa Sarah. He's not even here anymore. Well, there you go. You'll never know now. There we go. There's that. Minor successes. You felt in love with a graveyard model on TikTok? Nor Joshi totally once more. A graveyard model? There we go. Unagi. Microphone. There. 1 minute in. All right. Match. May Saruga. Unagi Sayaka. Boom. There, we're looking at 11 minutes. May getting the win. Open. Decisive. Boom. Graveyard model via VA singer, engineer, all those things. Is it that one Japanese girl that I keep getting on ads for? Ads for on my Twitter? I'd have to look. She's also a guitarist, though. Might be a different one. I keep getting this random, like, guitarist idol, whatever, who obviously paid to, like, have her profile out there. Saruga, Nagi. I don't know. I'd have to look. I'll get it at some point. Ba-da-ba-bum. 1 minute. Michiko. This time with Haruna Neko. Here we go. Oops. Let's see. Michiko. Hikari Noah. 16 minutes. We've got Michiko. Come on. Goddamn mouse. Do your shit. Do your shit. Ringside. Arn and Echo. There we go. That was 11. Angle. Drop it in. 3 minutes. Michiko. But this time with all of Revelation. There we go. Boom. 69, 68. Where did I throw an extra minute on there? Don't think it's a huge deal, but 3:11 to 3. There it is. All right. Booking analysis. Everything's good. All right. Ship it. Okay, it is night 2 of the Golden Spirit Grand Prix. It would be Group B, but due to some scheduling conflicts, we're going to have Group A once again for the second night. And we are starting off with Miyako Matsumoto once again. Her and the rest of Miyakoko's army come out. And they said it was a bit of a fluke last week against Nao Kakata, but they're facing Yuri. And Miyako Matsumoto is very confident in her first win, and she's looking forward to it. That will get our opening contest, Yuri versus Miyako Matsumoto. And great heat and decent wrestling, Yuri gets a win. And that is her first official win that will give her 2 points against Miyako Matsumoto, who so far has gone 0-2, so still 0 points off of this. I need to have like an official board made. I could probably do that. I just need to do it. But nonetheless, Yuri gets a win, 2 points on the board. Miyako Matsumoto, after 2 matches, still unable to do so. Yuri celebrates. Asako and Chie drag Miyako out as she's kicking and screaming, very upset at another loss as they try to calm her down. And she heads to the back. We are backstage with free Wi-Fi. They're warming up for their respective matches tonight. And we get now knows that this is a big challenge for facing Risa Sera. And Hikari was unable to do it, and she's looking to hopefully try to grab a victory, and she's getting ready to go out for her match and try to do Hikari proud. And not so much as an exceptional matchup, but goes a little under 12 minutes as Risa Sera gets the win over Nao Kakata, puts another 2 points on the board. That'll make it 4 for Risa Sera, knocking off both members of free Wi-Fi over these first 2 nights. And a strong start for Risa Sera there. Nao Kakata still at just the 2. And not forgetting what happened at the last event, Rina Yamashita comes out this time to celebrate with Risa Sera and tell Nao Kakata to relay a message for them for Live Stage 44 to make sure that Hikari Noa knows about the match that they want in a little under a week at Live Stage 44. We go backstage. Unagi Sayaka is getting ready for her match. She believes that night 1 was a misstep against Michiko, and she's looking to bounce back and show that she belongs once again on her own in potentially beating a former Royal Spirit champion in Mei Suruga. So she comes out, fantastic heat and good wrestling, but not able to do it in 9.5 minutes. Mei Suruga ends up hitting the brain buster on Unagi Sayaka and puts 2 more points on the board for herself. That'll bring her up to 4 and put her right up there with Risa Sera now. And Unagi Sayaka going to go away empty-handed in these first 2 nights. You're off. All right. Good night. After the match, Mei Suruga offers to shake Unagi's hand. Unagi's quite upset as she just sort of slaps it away and then exits the ring and heads to the back. We get Michiko this time with Haru and Neko And before the match, she's facing Hikari Noa in tonight's main event. She's wondering if Noa is even capable of winning one of these matches without cheating or weapons, as she feels like much of Hikari Noa's wins have come either in hardcore matches or by using interference. So she's wondering if Hikari, after the loss to Risa Sera, is even capable of winning a straight-up match. And proving herself at least correct in this instance, an exceptional match. Nearly went the full 15 minutes. We got 14:23 with just 37 seconds left. Michiko does end up getting the win over Hikari Noa with the Tombstone Pile Driver. And we'll take a victory here. And she'll also put 2 points on the board. And Hikari Noa will walk away with nothing on these first two nights, as Michiko will walk away with 4. Michiko has the rest of Revelation come out and ends the show, knowing that this might be, they're not sure how many main events they'll get, but she's claiming that, of course, after these 2 very successful nights, that this is her tournament to win, and she's planning on doing just that. And sending the crowd home, that is night 2. Oh, the YouTube chat is judging me. Oh, no. All right. We got one more. Da-da-da. Let's see here. It's coming around, working new areas. Not a whole lot going on there. All right. Let me make sure. We go here. We go night 3. We go Tuesday, week 2, active, and we go on. Tomorrow night. All right. Knock this out in time for our next live stage. All right. Let's see. Kevin Steen, broken shoulder. Expect that out of action for at least a few weeks. Tessa Blanchard is on the main WWE roster. Oh, no. Well, WWE should be booked interestingly, at the very least. All right, still making decent money. All things considered, the ticket sales are rolling in. I'm liking it. Let's go. Go, go, go. We're looking at Itabashi for night 3. I think Tokyo Joshi Pro just came back to Itabashi for the first time in forever. So, interesting to note that. Let me make sure I did that. All right. Yep, incident. Yuna Mizumori, Mio Shirai, Wrestler's Court, absorbed by her phone. Should have been paying attention to a locker room meeting. All right. Small positive impact. There you go. Perfect. All right. We can start the show. Not sure why Yuna Mizumori would be here. Does that mean I got to pay her now? Let's see. Jungle Kiona. Go. Opening match. We got Himika. Momoko Hanazono. We got 10 minutes on that. Himika open match. Well, you know what? I don't want to be the most open match. Gonna be a lot of tricky shit that Mobica tries but doesn't work. Himika, Momika. There we go. Who's she bubbling? Mio Shirai. Let's see. Match. Risu Endo. Mika Iwata. There you go. Mika Iwata. Go. Come on. Feel like half the time I gotta drag this thing to actually doing what I want it to do. Yeah, I just need to get a better mouse. I got an okay mouse, but maybe whatever mouse I got is actually not good. There we go. Done. Here we go. Drop that in. 2 minutes. That's another Miko Iwata. Risu Endo. Selling her match. There you go. All right, at least these are pretty quick. Quick and easy. Nope. Notica Tenma. There. Match. There. Jungle Kiona. Notica Tenma. "16 minutes. We're almost there. Open match. Decisive victory. Yes. All right. Another quick deal here. Jungle Kiona. Notica. Come on. There you go. All right. 3 more segments. Ship them out the door. I'll be good. Ram. Momo. Here we go. Match. 1v1. Momo. Ram. $14. Drop it in. Momo. Open. Decisive. That's fine. Here we go. 4. Momo. Entertainment. Minor success. 71 minutes. That's exactly what I needed. We're done. Oh my God. We're done booking everything. All right. Call it a day after. Call it a night after this. Fuck. How long we at? 2:34. Jesus Christ Almighty. All right, it is night 3 of the Golden Spirit Grand Prix. We're here at a sold-out Itabashi Green Hall for tonight, and it is the first night of the Group B matches. Sayuri Namba runs down the card, and then, of course, after she runs down the card, she introduces the returning Jungle Kiona. We haven't seen her since I believe, the holiday special. Actually, it might have been before that. It was sometime. We haven't seen her in about 2 months now, as she was seemingly concussed by Momo Watanabe. But she thanks the crowd for their support, and she's looking forward to a win tonight and working her way through the Golden Spirit Grand Prix. So there you go. Strong opening there. Opening matchup, Himeka versus Momika Hanazono in an exceptional matchup. Went just over 7.5 minutes, though. Momika tried every little dirty trick she could to try to take down the Jumbo Princess. It was not enough as she gets locked into the Argentine backbreaker. Forced to submit, and Himeka takes the win. And the first 2 points for Block B, as she will go up to 2. Momika not able to do anything there. Himeka, of course, celebrates. Momika's a bit pouty at stuff not working her way. Mio Shirai, the ref, goes to tend to her. Momika has the still intact bubble wand and squirts bubbles at poor Mio, and then heads out. We get Mika Iwata versus Arisu Endo, and another exceptional matchup between the two. Went just over 11.5 minutes. Iwata hits the buzzsaw kick on Arisu and gets a solid win there. Gets her first 2 points in the Grand Prix, but Arisu putting up one hell of a fight. And Mika Iwata recognizes the effort that Arisu did put into this match, shakes her hand, shows her respect, as seems as though a bit of respect there from Mika towards Arisu. And we go up to our next match, Jungle Kiona's big return match against the Fighting Spirit champion Nodoka Tenma. Show of respect, a quick handshake between Kiona and Tenma, and we are here for our next match. An exceptional match. Kiona ends up with her big return in just under 14 minutes, hits the spinning gut-wrench powerbomb on Nodoka, and it gets a strong victory and will earn her first win in the Golden Spirit Grand Prix. So a strong return match for Kiona as she gets her first win here, and maybe hopefully keep that going. And, of course, after a strong match between the two, a post-match handshake, a show of respect from both of them once again, as showing the both of their competitive spirits in their attempt in this match. But Kiona ends up the victor. We go to our main event, Ram Kaicho and Momo Watanabe. Before they start up the bell, Ram comes out and starts insulting Momo, and says that she used to be right where Momo was in contention for the title belt. She's known what Royal Spirit Championship matches look like. Has not yet to win a Royal Spirit Championship match, however. And she's looking to have tonight be the night that she gets back into it by pinning the Royal Spirit Champion. Momo, of course, with her belt, does not look amused. She just looks slightly flabbergasted at the fact that Ram believes she could beat her tonight. But we will see as we get to our main event. And she doesn't, as Momo Watanabe in just over 11.5 minutes gets the vertebreaker on Ram Kaicho, gets the win, and the Royal Spirit Champion in with a solid victory yet again here, and her first win in the Golden Spirit Grand Prix. And she'll spend the last few minutes of the show closing it out, talking about the Grand Prix, saying she's been waiting a little bit since this was announced, but she's planning on running through it the way that she's run through everybody in her way to becoming the champ. And she's going to prove exactly why she's the champ and the ace of the company, and that anyone who thinks that they can win this Grand Prix, it will just not happen, because she is the ace of the company, and she will prove that in the rest of her matches. And that is the end of the show. 65, a fantastic lineup there. And I believe that would take us right up to the day before. In fact, I think we only do one more day to get to Thursday week 2, and then we are done. We just get up to that live stage. We'll have a few things to do with that. But yeah, other than that, we're done. So let's see. Nothing really there. Bray Wyatt out at the NXT UK. AEW is looking at grabbing some more people. Importance for that went up. Oh, that's good. Utami Hayashishida got a damaged kneecap. I don't know if I'm going to use more of her. I might just let her go, because I was going to use her for a period of time, but I could always bring her back later, I think, especially if I'm not like, you know, just ditching her. I think should still be okay with that. I think. But yeah, we got live stage 44 coming up. Jun Akiyama, damaged cruciate ligaments, 6 months out of action. Well, Jesus, that sounds awful. He might as well just retire at that point. All right. It's so late. Almost 3 friggin' hours of this, and it is almost 1 a.m. It is time for me to go to bed. NXT Championship, Damian Priest won it over Keith Lee. So there you go. We got a new NXT champion. Shingo Takagi's back at 100%. Tracy Williams title win. Ryo Mizunami got a swivel hips. That should be okay. It's whatever. I think other than that, I think we might be okay. Anything here? Nope. All right. I'm just going to call it good then, because we've got some stuff going on here. Decent. I think the economic downturn is starting to hit, because we're making less money. We're making about as much money as we did back in 6 months ago. So that might be something I'll have to keep looking at, seeing if anything turns around. But I think we'll still be okay. We're still making some decent money, and we spent a bunch in December, so I'm not expecting that to be a normal thing. So we'll see how this month goes. We'll have an idea of what a normal pay-per-view month looks like. As far as IdolPro, I think we're still doing pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, I think the ticket sales and everything have been good enough during this Grand Prix. We've been able to keep some semblance of profit going, so that's pretty good. I'll take it. All right, well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. This thing has been long. I need to go to bed. I need to get this done. So I appreciate you guys being here. Those of you who have been here live, I know it's been a longer stream, and I was really trying to hustle through a lot of it. So I appreciate you being here. Those of you who watch this on YouTube, I appreciate you continuing to watch as well. We've got some live stages, some more Grand Prix stuff to do, as well as Undeniable at the end of the month for Vertigo. So we got a whole bunch of stuff I got to get ready for. But either way, if you're still watching, thank you, and I will see you guys next time.